Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Um, I wanted to hop on and just share some thoughts. I really do try to get on like each Friday. I know it doesn't always work, and I know it won't maybe not work next week. I'll be back in California. Um, but I wanted to make sure that everyone had the opportunity to see the article I posted yesterday about all the planets are in direct motion now, finally. So currently, there are no retrogrades. We just like, right here, we just take a big breath. Oh, God, there's no retrogrades. Yay! It creates this really amazing window for us to manifest. And we have been talking about this a lot since the start of the year. This is, as we get to the end of the year, and we're talking about cutting cords, and we're talking about, kind of cleaning house, and then now we get into the start of the new year. My kitten is playing with the window poles and the blinds over here. So we get to the beginning of the year and everyone makes resolutions and all those things. And I never was a big fan of resolutions. I like to set intentions. In this coming year, my intention is to what kind of changes do I want to make to my life? And it's, for me, it's more broad sweeping than I want to commit to a more regular exercise routine, or I want to give up sugar, or walk a mile a day, or whatever things that are resolutions. To me, it's about setting an intention for the kind of the year I want to have, and what do I want the new year to look like. And so I look at my life, and I look at what is going on around me in the world, and where can I be of service, and what maybe there's a cause I can get involved in. But it really is a bigger picture thinking as far as setting an intention for the year. I run two businesses, and what do I want those businesses to look like this year? What do I want that that growth to look like? And to me, it's those bigger pictures that are really important. And then I look also within, is what kind of growth do I want for me this year? Books I want to read, classes I want to take, certifications I'm seeking. What is it that's for me? And I think even more important for all of it is, who are the people? What kind of an impact do I want to make this year? And it isn't a quantified, like, I want to make this much money, or I want to help 800 people. What kind of an impact do I want to make? And so as we look into this time of all the planets are direct, and we kind of have this 1 month window of, but it really isn't, because we have the super blood wolf moon on the 21st. So we really have about 4 or 5 days to really get in there and take some time to assess. So if you've been putting it off, and you're not, enthused by New Year's resolutions, or you've already blown them, or whatever. And I have had a lot of people who've come to me who've said, the beginning of the year, it's just been like this crazy roller coaster, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I totally get it. I totally get it, because we started the year with 2 eclipses. I mean, like back to back, we had 2 eclipses. So it was very tumultuous, energetic start to the year. So I really want to encourage you. I work also, not work, but it's a privilege that I also participate with a group called the Global Sisterhood, and they facilitate sister circles for women all over the planet, and it's amazing. There's thousands of sister circles. And so here in my town where I live in Orlando, I facilitate a sister circle, and I participate in their trainings and the facilitator trainings and things like that. And there's themes that we have, that we're talking about, and they do align with the time of the year and the month and the astrological happenings and all those things. And so for January, the theme for the sister circle from Global Sisterhood was about, what is the needs of your soul? And I think that that's just such a powerful, powerful concept. But I think that so many of us are so reluctant to really get in there and dig deep. And so, what I really want to share with you today is about grabbing a piece of paper or a journal and just sitting someplace comfortably and quiet and taking a couple of deep breaths. And I really like what I call conscious breathing. Some of you may be familiar with it. In the military training, they call it box breathing. But I like conscious breathing better. I don't want to be in box, but you inhale as fully as you can possibly inhale. Just you really try not to get your shoulders doing this, but just really inhale as deep as you possibly can. And when you think you've inhaled as much as you possibly can, inhale even more, and then hold it. Lean my own shoulders down, reminding myself, and then exhale completely, and really use your belly muscles to exhale. Squeeze it all empty. And when you think you're not empty, and when you think you're empty, empty even more. And then hold empty. And then do it again. See, we have these things in the bottom of our lungs. We have those hairs in our lungs that help purify the air that we breathe. The problem is that at the top of our lungs, there is much less of a concentration of them, these cilia, and I think is what they're called. And then at the bottom, we have so much more. But when we breathe in our normal day, we breathe. And when we're stressed out, we really breathe very shallow. And so we don't take the time to take a deep breath. And when you can really breathe deep and get that air down into the bottom of your lungs and let the cilia clean it, and then exhale fully and really cycle your whole body. If you do that conscious breathing 3 cycles, you have really completely recycled all the oxygen in your body. And imagine how great that feels. Not only are you calmer, but you're more clear-headed. And then you have also more energy because your body is now filled with really good high oxygen, and your blood is full of high oxygen, clean high oxygen content. And so you have more energy and you're more calm. So I really encourage you to grab your journal or your piece of paper and just take a couple of conscious breaths and then ask yourself, what is it that my soul needs for this 2019 year? What is it that I really need to feel peace in my heart, peace in my guts, in your kishkis, my grandma would say, in your solar plexus, which is below your rib cage, in your solar plexus? What is it, that you need to feel peace? What is it that you need to feel joy? What is it that you need to feel abundant? What is it that you need to feel successful? What is it that your soul needs? And then continue to ask yourself, what kind of personal growth do I want to have for myself for this year? What kind of impact do I want to have? What kind of business or professional growth do I want to have? And from there, we set some intentions to create a really powerful and abundant year that comes from a place of truth and a place of the source of who we are, that's connected to the source of who we are, and that is really true to what our soul needs. And when you can do that, it really changes how you view and how you participate in your life, because now you're working from a place of real truth and genuineness and motivation, because it feels more right. It's not, a 30-day diet because that's what everyone else is doing. It's not, a 30-day diet because you are beating yourself up because you put on a few pounds during the holiday. It's not, getting new clothes or a new car because you feel like, that external validation or is going to give you some sort of internal plug. It's coming from a place of genuineness that's inside of you. And you can share, you don't have to share. I would be so honored if you wanted to share what your intentions are that you've come up with that you would like to set for this new year. But as you are doing that, I encourage you strongly to do it soon while we have this window, while all the planets are direct and we're not yet into the supermoon. But really take some time and set the intentions for what you would like to manifest in this new year. And it's totally okay to ask for a car or a better job. Ask for what you want, because this is the time when you just might get it. But remember, Once you give it up to the universe, in your mind, in your heart, and in your energy, accept it as if it is done. Accept it as if it is done. Be grateful as if you have already received it, because those are the energies that really change the energy of manifestation. It isn't enough. It doesn't work when we pass it up to the universe and go, please give me a new job. It is the belief that the universe has absolutely got you, that the universe is going to bring you a new job, and thanking the universe for already setting the wheels in motion to create that new opportunity for you. So hopefully this helps you to get you're off to a great new start. I believe in you 1,000%, and I'm here to help however I am able. Feel free to leave a comment here, or I'm going to put this on my Facebook page, and you can also message me through my website at sherrydworkinsmith.com. And I look forward to working with you, and I look forward to helping you to create your best 2019. Have a great weekend. Have a great day.